GM, can everybody learn Psi abilities, or are there limitations for some people?
Oh, absolutely. Anyone can learn PSI abilities, Psi abilities. In fact, everybody in the world already uses psychic abilities. The fact that you are spirit and you are mind, which is absolutely non-physical, and yet you can use that mind to create electrical impulses and move a physical body. This is just meat. You take you out of there and your body falls to bits, goes splat and rots into the earth, but you are in there stopping that. That's PSI. The fact that you can move your body with your mind means that you're already doing it. So the learning is actually in how are you doing that? Once you learn how you're moving your body, you can then extend that beyond and learn how to move other things beyond your body without having to touch it. As we've said before, you are already in all things. You move your body with psi powers already, but we have this thing called an ego, and it listens to what other people say, and it believes what other people say. And whatever other people say, are usually saying it to convince you of their own opinions when it comes to these things. What I'm trying to get at here is you can learn how to wield the abilities of psychic abilities, but if you have negative, down-putting opinions and beliefs of other people in your head, it will stop it. If people say, no, that can't be done, don't waste your time, if you believe that, it's over for you. If people think you're weird and you shouldn't be looking into these things and you take that on board, that's the end of that for you. You have to follow your own light. Don't listen to other people. Don't allow your thoughts to get in the way, and watch how you are producing thoughts. That's manifestation. I'll give you a very quick example. If you want to do this with your finger, you start with an intent. What is an intent? Have a look at it. What is it? You're not going to see it. Why? Because it's invisible. Intention comes from spirit. It's something in your heart that wishes to be expressed. It's an intention, but it's invisible. So what you do, somehow you turn that invisible intent into a thought that you can see. How did you do that? That thought will then start to move, and through another short process will convince your brain to send an electrical impulse to a certain amount of muscles and tendons until this occurs. But to do this requires no thinking. So you can do this without thought. So what's happening there? That's telekinesis. That's PSI. And believe it or not, you do have to learn how to do that. You've already learned PSI. Watch a newborn baby sitting in a pram, sitting there very, very, very laid back and happy because it doesn't have any opinions on life yet. So the baby's there. The baby's hand goes past its face and the baby goes, oh, because it doesn't know what that was. It doesn't know this is it. Slowly, eventually, it tries to take control. It'll get an ice cream and go, ugh, ugh, and it's trying. Over a very short period of time, it masters it. It has mastered PK over its own body. But we miss that. We don't watch that. We don't see that. And we don't look at that as a miracle. And of course, it is a miracle. There's this wonderful, divine, pristine, clean, beautiful being in there that is moving and controlling and taking more control of this chunk of meat that we call a body. How can you not see that as miraculous? How can you not see that as PK?